Thank you very much, Premier, and the ANC national leadership, EFF, and all the other parties really on this 2 months of protracted, really very difficult negotiations. Actually with a huge public attack and insults against us. But I'm really glad that last night we triumphed. As people of South Africa, I think the Premier and I, we were the two most attacked individuals. But I think sensibly, we kept our cool. We did not allow the insults and the divisions which were directed us to distract us from what we really wanted to achieve. And I'm sure all of you are aware, I've got an experience of running a coalition coming from the business sector. When I took over the job, I had no idea what the mayor does at the time. And I was given the responsibility to run a municipality with the dependence of the EFF at the time, because we needed the EFF to really be able to pass the reports in council. And I can assure you, and I'm on record when I had a press conference when I resigned, that in the 3 years as a mayor, I'm on record on that, that the EFF were the most supportive of all the parties in the coalition arrangement that I had. In the 3 years I operated with the EFF, not a single EFF senior official or the leader, and I had numerous engagements with them in that regard. They never came to my house or in any of the discussions talked to us about tenders or any issue related to corruption. That I'm on record on that. I don't know if EFF can contradict us but I can't say the same thing about the parties that went on this massive campaign to discredit us, that our involvement with the EFF is a doomsday to coalition. I can assure you, since 2016 working with other parties on a coalition basis, I've never found parties that are willing to listen with the interest of South Africa at heart, because that is the position of Action SA. What we are doing, we're doing it for people of Tshwane, we're doing it for South Africa, we're doing it for our communities in the townships, informal settlements, for them to really be able to access services of government that they deserve. But that does not really mean that we are going to ignore other communities. I think when you're in government, you have a constitutional responsibility to service everybody, those who voted for you and those who did not. And I think that is one thing that I think the partners here today who are going to vote Dr. Moya into office, we are giving the commitment that service delivery is going to be directed to all the communities in the city of Tshwane. And obviously, Power FM wanted to find out whether this relationship will extend to other spheres of government. I would really request that the success of negotiations of this nature would really require that we be given space. Yep.